Let's take 5. There are an unlimited number of ways that human beings can organize their lives into distinctive practices. We think of them as professions, we think of them as sports or entertainment kinds of practices. But I want to point out a vital practice that takes the same amount of concentration and continuous learning and development, and that is the practice of being a friend. I've noticed that much more recently because there have been moments that have occurred in the last couple of weeks where I really needed a friend. I really needed to know that I'm not alone. And friends can be there when you ask, can you give me a little time, or lend me your ear, or can we just get together over coffee? A particular friend comes to mind right away, Jackie. I've known her for, since the previous century. I've seen her develop as a person, as a professional, as a mother, as a spouse. And it never fails that each time we meet, usually via Zoom once a month, I've noticed how she has made changes to the better in her life and the lives of those that she cares about. And then she helps me do the same with my life, with advice, with appreciation, with encouragement. But at the end of these monthly calls, I feel known, which is what a friend can do. Not only known, but valued. Not for what I have in my wallet to give or from whatever influence I can broker, as I used to be able to do as a professor. No, it's just I feel valued as me. Very basic, stripped down model of me. And that's when you know, I guess it sounds cliche, but that's when you know who your real friends are. And Jackie is a real friend. She's compassionate. She's very quick, picking up on whatever I say. And she helps me look at my future, and I help her look at her future, as friends do. And I think her future continues to look really bright with her nice family, 2 great kids, a fine husband, good home. And more I appreciate how loyal she is to me as a friend. So I try to give loyalty back in kind, and maybe even more, because that's the tie that binds her. We trust each other and we want the best for each other. And I could add a dozen, thank God, other names in the place of Jackie. And those are the people that I want to see regularly at this stage of my life. So take 5 and think of your Jackie in your life, the one who's right there when you need her or him, ready to lend an ear and open their hearts. Aren't we fortunate human beings to have friendships and the practice thereof? A while ago, I wrote a book with Stephen Cavallari called Inside Knowledge. In 2025, we still think it resonates. So we've realized a second edition, this time with a new prologue and released exclusively as an ebook. Inside Knowledge follows Dana Gilbert and her time working at the Grand Bay Company, and uses her story to highlight the various real-life skills methods, and characteristics of practitioners at the front lines of organizational life. As conditions change, so must Dana. As you read, you may find you've changed alongside her. Escape into a good story and learn to improve at the same time. Get your copy today, only at mylibrary.world/inside knowledge. Now I'll let you in on a little secret. You can actually get this book at a discount for a limited time. Visit anactionresearch.info and find a special coupon code that you can use at checkout for this ebook. Thanks for listening and considering Inside Knowledge as your next read.